Ah, beautiful. Another day in the Minecraft world. Another day for iron golems to be burning. Let's do some music just in the off chance that it decides to play, because I see no reason not to. We got some digging to do. A lot of digging. And obviously, we are a little bit further ahead than I have shown anyone. We've dug out a large area, but it's still not done. We still got to get rid of this honkin' heckin' chunk over here. So we're going to do that. I think that is where we're going to start today. Go for a little while. Just trying to get back into the swing of things a little bit, and it's gonna be nice. We're gonna make some progress, hopefully, and we're gonna try our damnedest to not get distracted. That is the rule of the day. Do not get distracted. Despite me knowing that most likely I will, in fact, get distracted. So, just know that going in, and know that it's fine if we do, but our goal is to not get distracted. I also want to carve out a little bit just so it feels like I'm making progress. Doing the back and forth like this, I never feel like I am making progress, and I get discouraged very, very quickly because you can't really see the end goal. You can tell that it's getting smaller, but it doesn't give you like some great insight on like, ooh, I'm almost done. Whereas if we subdivide it just a little bit like this, in my mind, it helps me to make that just a little bit better. Oops, let's change that. There we go. Sorry. I think this is the first stream of, technically the second stream of the new year, but either way, we didn't really talk in the first stream at all because we've been sick. We've been hella sick, and yeah, we haven't been able to talk and breathe, and you name it, we've had it. It's been a load of fun, and I'm so happy that I am starting to get better. I'm not fully better yet, but it's going on like 2 weeks right now, and it's real sad. But that's okay. Is actually okay. Make do. Once one person at work is sick, basically everyone and their mother also gets sick. So we try to avoid that to the best of our abilities. But sometimes there's no avoiding it. You're surrounded by other sick people. You're gonna get sick no matter how many precautions you take, no matter how many times you wash your hands, use hand sanitizer, avoid touching surfaces, the whole kit and caboodle. Doesn't matter. You're gonna get sick eventually. And that's just how it goes. And, well, our time has happened this last week here. Let's get rid of the top here so that we can not have to worry about it. Like I said, I just want to do this as a little bit of a motivator, like, oh yes, if you get to this point, you're doing real nice. You're doing real good here. So, trying to do that a little bit. Oh, we are also out of the beacon range. That's no bueno. Because we're going to need that in order to continue doing this in a swift manner here. Let's add another beacon over here. So we're not going to touch this at the moment. So we could probably just take this beacon here as long as we have the iron, which I don't think that we do, but maybe it's close. No, it's not even close. All right. We may have to just move our beacon here, which is sad. Let's check our chest. We get 25. It's not really enough, you know? It's just not. Alright. Alright. Let's double check our other chest and then our smelter real quick. See if we potentially have the iron or gold to do such things. And it doesn't look like that is even a possibility, which is sad, yeah. Alright, fine. We will just have to actually manually move a freaking beacon, which I don't really want to do, but I also want to get that portion dug out. So I think it is a worthwhile trade. We're going to bite the bullet and we're going to do it, because that seems to be the best answer here. Let's get rid of that crap. Alright, so I suppose if we're going to move any beacon, we would move this one. Move it up over there. And that'll be fine. That'll be fine. Let's do it. Let's move it real quick, real easy over there, and hopefully it won't take too long to dig that portion out. I'd like to get it dug out today. That's the goal, that's the hope. Just so that we can continue making progress and I don't have really any excuses left to not work on our houses and add the detailing, add more trees, etc. We really need to do that, and I have been avoiding it because I'm like, there's a river that needs to be dug out. We still have to go quite a bit further down. Like, once we get that section down, then we're able to take the midsection and lower just that, which will be significantly less than what we were doing before, but I digress. Still going to take some time, some effort, and that's fine. We have time, we have the ability, and we have the desire and willingness to accomplish it, hopefully. So I would love to get it dug out today. That way we can actually start making a river there, which I think is going to add a lot to this scape that we've gotten here. Okay, if we do that, then we do the beacon. It mines just a hair faster, which is always nice, because if you have to break 100 of these, it does add up. It gets like 5-10 minutes every single time, and, you know, don't like to waste it. Alright, we'll take off the emeralds for sure, because we need emeralds badly. We are hurting for emeralds right now, let me tell you. We're hurting. Oh, get him, llama! Nice. So let's make that 36 and an iron. Perfect, and let's go deploy our beacon, shall we? I'm also wondering, like, how does this connect to this? Because it doesn't really connect. We'll have to figure that out. Let's do it like here, I suppose. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Yeah, we just need it to quickly dig this out, because if you have to dig anything a large area by hand and you don't have a beacon, you must know how truly painful it is versus having the beacon and being able to go much, much faster. So I always try to use them when we can, but we don't have enough iron just yet that I can just have 9-10 beacons up all willy-nilly, you know? We're getting there, though. I did just recently add that dual iron farm down there, so that will help to spread the love and get us a little bit more of the action. Poof. Boom, boom. Haste. Boom. Fantastic. Alright. Back to our little pit here. Make the pit first, and then we shouldn't have any kind of issues with this. And it'll make it feel like I'm actually making a significant amount of progress, which we need. We desperately need to feel like we are making progress, and we actually need to make progress to begin with, but that is besides the point. if we think we're making progress, then maybe we will make progress. Alright, let's just do layer by layer here so I just can see the rapid appreciation of what we got going on here. And I hope we have enough picks for this. That's one thing I feel like may slow us down a little bit. We may have to go back to our ender and actually repair our tools because I don't have that many pickaxes yet. So we have to do that, you know, every now and again. We have way more shovels than we do pickaxes, but eventually we will have a full shulker of pickaxes all enchanted, and that will allow us to do big projects very easily, which is also needed. Because I waste so much time going back and forth, back and forth, and back and forth. And it never pays dividends, I will say. Set up just a little bit. So I want to get it all to this height first. In doing so, that will allow us to kind of figure out where we're going to go down in the middle here, or if we need to go bigger still on this, which is possible. I'm not going to say that it's not, because it's me that we're talking about here, and I know that if I say it's dug out, I can definitely make it bigger, so we'll figure that out. So I want to see, once it's all down to the right landscape level, though, I've got to just see how it feels, and if it needs to be bigger, well, then we'll make it bigger, and it's just that simple. Alright, that's beautiful. And there. That is where our line needs to be drawn. Let's just put this here as a kind of guide for us, I feel like. Alright, so we only want to collect a few things at this moment. I'm going to let a lot of blocks despawn, because otherwise this takes a lot more time than it needs to, and I really don't want that to be a thing. So, first step, get rid of all cobble, diorite, granite, dirt. Keep coal. Keep iron. Keep lapis. Keep copper. We also need to keep a bit of gravel. And a little bit more iron. This is just like that. And that should be enough to keep us going here for a little while. Where's my rockets? Refuel. Beautiful. Alright, let's go. So those are the only blocks we really give a shit about at this particular moment. And that's what we're going to do. So, alright, let's start with right here. I think we'll do like a cross-stitch pattern here, so I will go this way, and then I will go the other way, eventually meeting up at the same point. It just makes me feel, again, like I'm making more progress faster than I actually am. So I am down with that. And some of these real easy. Oh, and we are out of the range of the beacon already. We're off to a good start. Okay. Where does it come back? Oh, it's close to coming back. So once we get rid of a couple more sections here, we should have full beacon coverage again. Perfect. So I said, like, a lot of blocks gonna despawn here, and that's okay. Is okay. No raging at me. It's okay. They need to despawn because I just don't feel like picking any of them up, to be honest with you. It just takes so much time having to fly every 2 seconds, whereas the only thing we really need to worry about is if our inventory does fill up, that means we are full on the resources we actually need and our pickaxe's durability. And that's it. Everything else is a formality. And you just gotta hold down the button and start the digging process. One block in front of the other, and soon you'll have yourself a large river. Pretty sure that's how the song goes. Pretty sure. Beautiful. You're probably wondering why gravel is on that list also. And that is because we need a metric ton of concrete powder. So I'm trying to save up as much gravel as I possibly can for when that inevitable moment kicks in. Because I have yet to set up a pigment farm or a bartering farm or anything like that, because I am a noob at this game, specifically with creating farms. Absolute noob legend. It's amazing, honestly, in this world that we have 3 iron farms. That's pretty impressive for me, honestly. Even though they are pretty shit, they are still there. They still are functional, so that's something. It is something. Hello, sheep. How are you? How are you, Mr. Sheep? Gonna take a drink real quick. Hold on. Oh, okay. Good. Good. Still so addicted to this fruit water. I wonder, I would love to have like a statistic tab for like real life, like you can have for Minecraft. That'd be really cool. You've drank 6,251 of these fruit waters. Oh wow. You know, that'd be just really cool to see, and also painful at the same time. But it'd be cool. As you can tell, or maybe you can't tell, I'm still trying to get over my sickness here. I believe that I had RSV and or the flu. Possibly both at the same time simultaneously, but who actually knows anymore? Who actually knows? I will say, though, it was weird because my doctor didn't, like, test me for anything. They're just like, oh, yeah, what's your symptoms? And I, like, told them. It's like, yo, I got body aches, I got fever, I'm coughing a lot, I can't breathe, chest hurts, body hurts, like, the works, you know? And they're like, oh, yeah, you probably have the flu. And it's like, okay. Gave me medicine for the flu that I don't believe really helped. So instead, I've just had to weather the storm here, trying my best to get better with some emergency packets and hot tea and soup and everything that you have while you're sick. Vicks, Vapor Rub, hot showers, you name it. We've tried it all to try and get better faster, which I cannot tell you if it actually did anything or not. And that's okay. That is absolutely okay. At some point, it will go away. In one way or another, it will go away. And that's the important thing. Are you a different one, or are you the same one? Different or same? You are a different one, which is weird because the other one just was here. Huh. Interesting. I don't think I actually need anything from them anymore. We got the pale wood, and we got the mangrove wood. 2 things that I was unable to find tree-wise in this world. So, the fact that we have those is pretty good. I think we have all the woods now. Let's sleep up here as to not have the potential for death. How about that? Wait, is this the first llama? There's 2 llamas right here? I thought you could only have one of those. Interesting. I might be wrong about that, but I swear only one trader can spawn at a time unless you do, like, chunk despawning nonsense. Maybe because I logged out while he was here or something? I don't know. Presumably it will go away at some point, though. Okay, that's where the beacon kicks back in. Fantastic. Got to keep an eye on the durability of our pickaxe, like I said, because we don't have many of them, and I don't want to break it, so now would be a good time to go and replace it. What did you have, lad? Did you have anything? Mangrove, oak, pale oak. Yeah, no, you ain't got nothing that we need. I don't think you ever will again, but it's okay. Are we using silk? We are not. So let's do all the non-silk first. And then we can switch over to our thing. Okay. 2 layers at a time. While we are here, 2 things are happening. One, that hole right there is producing iron golems, and that hole right there is producing slimes, which is very nice. We need both of those things real badly. And I intend to make a moss farm very soon, but I needed the slimes, and then I got distracted because I needed the slime, so I built slime chunk, and then got distracted again, and you know how it goes. You know. We're going to have to do one more 3. Yes, right? Yeah. If we do 2 3s and a 2, that means that we're good. Or if we just did all 2s, we're also good. But for some reason, I keep forgetting about the second 2 and messing it up. Oh well, we'll get it done. We'll get it. Like I said, finish this, digging this today. That's the goal. That way we can start on catering the actual river that we'll go through here. But I don't know yet if this is big enough. I am going to put a large bridge across here, and there will be lots of jagged rocks and such, but I just don't know if it's big enough yet. Because we kind of want to be a little bit a ways away from this base here. To make it more connected and everything like that, we need to be a ways away. We can't just make another village over here. Not that size anyway. So if we do anything, it's going to be real small. And I haven't figured out what yet, but we'll make that work too. We should have full beacon coverage now, which is excellent news for us. Once we run out of regular picks, we're going to need to switch to the ore versions of the coal, the copper, and all of that jazz. Either that, or I guess we could just carry a fortune with us. Yeah, maybe that's the better thing to do. I don't know. We'll find out. Not a big deal. Hello, bacon. Okay. Lots and lots of blocks still to mine. And I'm curious to see, like, what our numbers have become as well. Long time ago on that sign, we wrote out, like, what we had as in terms of blocks mined, stone, dirt, and grass blocks. And I'm sure that number is significantly higher. I don't think we're in the millions yet, but we got to be getting close. What's up, Mr. Soul? How you doing? Hope you are well. The fox enthusiast himself. The Mega Mushroom Man. The man digging thousands of deep slate by hand. Ugh. Could not be me. Could not be me to dig out that much deep slate by hand. Could not be me. I am sure if I needed it, I will just use TNT. Even to, like, collect it to build with, literally I go down the mine and I just start using TNT to collect all of it. And then, like, I'll set off, like, 6, and then I'll go pick it up, and then I'll set off, like, 6, and I'll go pick it up. I don't even bother mining for it in that capacity, much less digging, like, millions of that block. Freaking crazy. We are here in our hardcore totemless world, obviously. We are digging out a river that I think might need to be a little bit wider and or bigger. I'm not sure it is as grandiose as I want. I'll take a quick gander and just show you how big it is to start with here. But so it started like this to that, and then like this to that, and now it is this to this. But if I just like went more this way and more that way, then it could connect to an actual bigger river and might make more sense. I don't know. Like, that's a lot more ground to get rid of. But part of me really wants to, because we're going to build a bridge from this point to the other point at whenever this is finished. I just don't know if we want it to be larger or not. That's the real question. What do you think? Should we make it larger, or should we just work with what we have and go back to our regularly scheduled programming? More like a shipping canal. Yeah, I mean, it's not small by any stretch of the imagination. This is like 100 and something block gap, like 130. Something like that. But I don't know if I want to make it bigger or not. Like, part of me really does, to be honest with you. The other part's like, bro, I am so sick of digging at this moment, and I know that as long as we have this to dig out, I will procrastinate digging what I actually need to dig. And what I actually need to build over there. So it's like a real catch-22, because I want it to look grand, but I also want it to be accurate, you know? It's going to be a thing either way. That's all I can tell you. It's going to be a thing. Oh, our beacon doesn't reach over here, does it? No, because it's right there. Hello? Wait, really? We're not in range of that? Oh, that's a problem. Do we need to move another beacon over here? Damn it. We might have to move another beacon over here. Either that or we just have to suffer with it for a little bit. Which we could do. Art is suffering. If we quickly... Yeah, I mean, that wasn't bad, right? Like, we ran out right at the end there, but it wasn't bad. Alright, so I know that if we just do this, though, we can make it work. Either way, this is going to be a large project, and we still have to dig down further, too, because it's all the same level, and rivers are not the same level. So, either way, we have more digging to do anyway, but we might have a lot more digging to do if we decide to do something crazy like that. I just don't know if we will or not. I still have the point reward, so someone could actually make me do it, which I'm kind of okay with. Like, if they want to make me do it, then we can do it that way. I think for now, we're not going to expand it, though. I also have to look up what my channel points are, because I change them every time I die in the world, so I can't remember what they actually are, because it's been a hot minute since we've streamed. Hot minute. God, it literally doesn't feel like we are making any progress with this, though, because of how much stone we have to plow through. It's really sad. Like, I was thinking this would take like 20-30 minutes, and I think it's going to take like 3 hours to actually mine out this little tiny area here. Let's go sleep, because obviously I haven't lit any of this area up as a result of not wanting to spend the coal. Also gives me a chance to get some water, which is always appreciated. Let's do one more copper, because we seem to be getting that a lot faster. A lot faster. Alright, let's do it. I just have to figure out, like, it's going to be really hard to figure out how we want to do, oh god, no. Okay, I was like, does it fix itself if I put it back? And it does. That's excellent news. Don't want the stinky cobble in my inventory, though. Get out. Get out. Okay, run back over to this side. It's kind of like corn on the cob. You have to, like, single out the layers before you're able to move on. It's a weird way of digging, and definitely not that efficient, but when you are doing time lapses for it, it does make a bit of a difference, I think. So that is the reasoning for it. Oh, sorry. Like I said, still sick, still working on it. Is that a zombie? It is a zombie. Hello, buddy. Are you gonna turn and beeline towards me as soon as I get a little bit closer? You sure are, you pesky bugger. You sure freaking are. Ba-ba-da-ba. Lots of coal. Coal is always welcome. Go away. Out. You will burn. I'm not going to smite you with my axe. That would be too graceful for you. I'm just going to ignore you and continue digging out this stuff. Get ignored, nerd. Get ignored. I don't hear him anymore. He might not be behind me anymore. Either that, or he started burning to death as his helmet quickly broke. Oh, he's still there. He's still there. Oh, I guess we gotta take care of this area too, because if we don't, it feels weird and wrong and not good. Alright, there we go. You gonna burn, buddy? We gotta go. Let's get another pickaxe so that we are prepared for its inevitable silk of fortune. Alright, we'll put that in the offhand just so we can switch very easily. Get back to digging. All we do is dig, 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 no matter what. Let's do this. I probably should have put some music on, to be completely honest, and I didn't really think about it when I was starting here, so I might need to just tab out and play some music here. To play copyrighted music or to not? That is the real question. I kind of feel like I want to, and then just sack the VOD or whatever. Actually, let's do that real quick. Hold on. Hold on. Let's just play some, like... sound effect. Okay, this guy's got a cool picture. Let's go with him. I immediately regret my decision. Okay. 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 You must get smited. Sorry. Not really, but... smitten for you. The first one that I clicked on said spooky, scary whispering sounds, and I didn't realize that it really meant spooky, scary whispering sounds. And I was like, okay. That's not the kind of vibe I'm going for. It's not it. I was like, okay. Eventually that would kick in again. Getting closer. Ever so closer. Oh, wait, why did I miss some up there? Hear a skeleton to my left, I think. Really don't want to carry 2 pickaxes. I think I'll just do the Silk Touch version of the stuff as well. Should be fine. Not that bad. I guess this kind of defeats the purpose of my line there. Because we're breaching the line. Because of how we're mining this, but what can you do? What can you do? Okay, if we just remove all of this nonsense. Down we go to follow the pattern. Hi, Evie. What's up, Diddle Pup? What you doing? She has emerged from her cave, aka my bedroom. Every so often she emerges and you must give her the pets as required by law and contract. Wait, why do I have, let's just set up another one for copper, because we're getting a lot of copper. Which we're gonna need to use it all anyway. It's not that big a deal. Ooh, you know what else we need? We need a moss farm, and we also need a bee farm. We need wax and honey blocks. We're gonna have to set that up very soon, but I don't know if I want to necessarily set it up over here. I'm not sure. Nice chill lo-fi beats. Nice easy day. Nice. All is nice. Yeah, we're gonna keep crossing the boundary here. That's fine. It's fine. We haven't gone the other direction in a while, though. Should probably do that. Probably should do that. Then we'll have to just do 4 rows at a time over here, which is also okay. It doesn't really matter the way in which I mine, but I'm a little particular about how I like to mine, so it works and it doesn't. Yeah, get rid of all of this jazz. Started out with a need for blocks. That's why we really started digging this by hand instead of using TNT excavators. But now I feel like I'm just kind of committed. We've done so much that I feel that I need to just keep going. I need to dig it all out now. Like, we've come this far, we need to just keep digging it as much as we can, as fast as we can. Just need to. Even if we're not collecting money of the stone anymore, we still have room for it, but I don't really need it at this particular moment. But I'm sure at some point we'll be like, why didn't we collect all that stone, you know? I'm sure it will happen. It does, and I know you know the pain too. Oh, I know it. I know it. It just looks nice from your statistics too, because then they're like, man, what the hell did this person do in his Minecraft world for so long? And then you like pull up the statistics and you're like, oh, he dug 17 million dirt. No wonder what he's been doing. Let's go sleep. I saw you playing Rust today. How's your Rust? I lurked for a little bit. I'm cheeks. What does that mean? What does that mean? I'm cheeks. Cheeks. Is cheeks good or is cheeks bad? Cheeks. Cheeks is bad. Okay. But you could say, like, I'm tits at something, and that's also bad. But you could say, I'm the tits at something, and then that's good. Bad. But did you have fun playing it? That's the important part. Did you have fun playing it? Had fun. Okay, well then you're good. Good to go. Oh, you bastard. You cheeky bastard. Come on, Beacon. Just kick in, please, my guy. Hello? Hello? Sir? Like, Jesus. It was, like, refusing to go off, even though I was definitely in the range of, like, 3 beacons. Had fun. That's good. Gotta be careful of our picks here. And we are going to have to go into the silk. Silk touchy. Got the beacon there. Can't go through that. Do we have room for more copper? Yes or no? That's a negative. Alright, let's replace one of the irons. 2 of the irons. Sure. Sure. This has taken way more hours than I would like to admit, also, to just mine this out. Like, it has taken an incredible amount of hours. I did not think this was going to be as many hours as it was when we started. When we started just simply, you know, digging this out, I was like, oh, you know, it's a few hour dig. No. It's actually like a 60-ish hour dig. Freaking nuts. Freaking nuts. Full again. Good lord. Fortune, you get so many copper. So much. I always kind of forget that, but it's very nice and handy, especially because it is a very decorative block that you want to use a lot of. I would also like to start construction on our Guardian Temple soon too. Start the draining process on that so that we can use the blocks and have, I don't know what we would make over there, but we'll connect it to the world somehow. Let's go drop off our copper real quick, since we have a ton. Yeah. No one judge my copper smelting setup. No one. I'm aware of how shit it is. I am perfectly aware of this fact. Let's just do like that. And put this back. Good. This is our last pick anyway that we have. That we don't have Silk Touch on. Last pick anyway. Piggy. Damn, dude. We're still so far out of the beacon range, and I feel like we should be very close to it, but not quite here yet. Like, it should be super close. Here? Here? Right here. Alright, let's do like 2 more layers this way then. Try to get this in the range as quickly as possible so that we don't have to waste time. How did it run out so quick? What is happening? What is happening? I thought this would be in beacon range, but it's been proven wrong several times already. Dun, dun. Alright, let's just take it slow. Keep going, keep grinding. We'll get it. I hope that by the time we are done with the mining, we will have close to 1 million, maybe? I don't know. It's hard to say. I think if we include diorite and andesite and granite, it'll be closer. But if we don't include those, I don't know that stone alone will make it to the milli. Not sure on that. So close. I can taste it. We're getting closer and closer every block that we mine here, but I know that it's still a long ways away before we can actually say that this area is like ready for the next evolution. Switch the pickaxe because it is very close to dead. I gotta watch this one because this is also very close to dead. Maybe we'll be able to finish this lot. Maybe not. Oh. Oh, it's close. Do we risk it for the biscuit? 34 and 47. Okay, we'll make it for sure. We'll make it by switching. We will make it. All right, perfect. Time to drop off some of this shales. Alright, so we don't need any of this stuff anymore. Put our gravel back in there. We still need, let's see, 5. And as far as silk touched ores, we don't need as many, but we're still going to just fill up the inventory just so nothing else can get into it. Do we need lapis? Yeah, we need one for lapis, a couple for lapis. That should be fine, I think. Yeah. Switch that bad boy out, get a new pick. Silk. This in here, put a silk there, do that. And let's sleep. Well, I can take a drink. Okay, it actually feels like I am in fact making a dent of some kind now. So that's freaking huge. We need stone more than we need cobble, but I don't need it bad enough that I want to pick it up. Which is always how it goes. Let's do one more just so I can inch closer to this beacon here. Inch ever so slowly. Like I know we are so damn close to it. Let's do like one more here and maybe we'll be in beacon range. Maybe not. Are we in the range? Oh, we are in the range finally. Let's go. Alright. That makes it much more convenient here. Alright. Make some little steppes to get up. And 2 layers at a time. I would like to just obliterate through this real quick. This is much higher than the rest of the landscape, and I don't love that, so let's do that to try to even it out a little bit. Rows of 4 should be fine until we get rid of all of this nonsense. Lots of coal, lots of copper. We haven't gotten that much iron, but that's okay. We have iron golems being produced anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, we need to get all of this to this level ASAP, because it's annoying the crap out of me how I'm having to dig it out. Let's get it down. Tall it all is. Yeah, I don't think, unless someone redeems the point option, I don't think I will be expanding this part of the base. I want to get back to building, but this is just distracting me so much that I gotta finish it first. Gotta. I would like some stuff. Get. You guys are gonna be aquatic animals very soon. You know that, right? Do you realize that, sheep and cow and other sheep? Do you realize that you will be aquatic animals? Donkey and other cow? Like, good lord, why is there so many animals in my river? It's crazy. What are you doing here? What are you doing here, man? Let's trim this down a little bit too. I don't know why this bothers me so much, but it really does. I like it to be at the same height when we're digging it. Makes it nice and smooth as far as the process goes, I feel like. And if it's not, I don't know how to react to it. Rid of all of it. Man, I really do not want to go to work tomorrow. Hopefully it will go by fast, but I really don't want to go. get that one too, it looks like. Gotta get that one too. Maybe we just take down that whole strip first. And then it will just be this one strip that we have left instead of both. Or do we just want to go layer by layer like this? Doesn't really matter. It's the same duration either way. Lots of blocks to be mined and destroyed. Doesn't matter. I am genuinely starting to think that this is going to take me a long time. We might be able to get this dug out today, but we are not going to be able to do the other part of the flattening that we need to. Oh, excuse me, I'm so sorry. There's a chicken in here. I am kind of excited about the chicken variants, I'm not gonna lie. Something super minor, pig variants as well, but it will add just a little bit more twinge of life, and I think that is always important. Anything that moves and adds life to the game is really, really important, especially for builders. Last little section. Alright, that is all dug to normal now. Unfortunately, we dug one too tall, so we do have to get rid of this section as well. It's gonna bother me otherwise. It's gonna bother me. The only issue with doing it in this way, like doing it layers off the top, is you can't really see the progress being made in real time, and that is always an issue. I tend to, if I can't see the result, I tend to get annoyed and by trying to achieve that result. But we'll make it work. After this layer, we'll go back to doing our stripes, and that should be fine. There's a skeleton below us somewhere. We don't really care about him, but he's here. I hear him. Probably in this little cave here. I'm sure there's a dark spot that we have missed. Several dark spots that we've missed. Calm down there, sir. You're gonna try to shoot me just to burn, buddy. Not your best course of action here. Absolutely is not. I literally don't feel like I make any progress doing this, but it is probably faster. I don't know. Let's try to get rid of this section next. Trying not to miss anything while we're diligently going through here. Let's go 4 here. Perfect. We do have to finish this before we are going to be able to sleep. Don't want to leave it on the table if we have so little left. Just don't like that. Ooh, finally, more gravel. Always need more gravel. Concrete powder is expensive, you know? We don't even have any sand. It's crazy. Have we found a desert in this world? I don't... Oh, yeah, we have. There's a small one over that way somewhere. A lot of biomes we haven't found, though. We haven't found the pale biome. We haven't found the cherry blossom biome. We got both of those saplings from wandering traders. So if we need a bunch, we're going to have to just grow them, which is unfortunate. Oh, my throat's fucking hurting. So badly, though. Hurting already. Last little bit of this row, and then we can go to sleep. Perfect. And then we can continue. Golems, are you still spawning over here? We should check on that real quick and just see how much iron we had. We had like 2 stacks and a little bit. Guess we should see how much we have now. Oh shit, it definitely has been working. Okay. I wasn't sure we were in range of it or not, but that is very good to know that we are in fact in range. Alright, now we should be able to zigzag back and forth and maintain beacon coverage. Which is all I really wanted in the first place anyway, so... Progress get. Still pretty high though. Still a lot of layers on here. But we need to get through. We need to suck it up and just do it. This is seriously way more stone than I even considered being possible here. Like there's probably like 20 or 30,000 blocks left in here, I would say. As a rough estimate, and knowing that each pick goes through about 4,000 blocks or so. I'd say that's probably pretty accurate. We may not have enough picks to even get through it. not, and that's okay. What's up, dirt? That was phase 1 of this, by the way. Get rid of every bit of dirt before we started mining out this big-ass thing. The dirt, we probably should have saved all of it, but I don't believe that I did. Lay down, bear. Hi. Hello, honey. Yeah. Hello, honey. Pig, I don't know what you're doing, man. What are you doing? Let's do these for a little while, because these rows are getting very long, but if we cut out the columns a little bit, maybe it will help us. Bad pig. Very bad pig. You don't get to escape here. Hey, Thor. How's it going? And no, it was kind of a me thing. I've been sick and I haven't really been streaming. Been doing the YouTube more than anything these days. But I feel like I also want to do some streaming again, so we're here. We're trying to do the things. Trying to make the progress in the way that we do. We are going to have to fill that water in, get our sponges and fill that, because that's no bueno. Minor cold. Yeah, I'm sick too, man. I feel ya. I feel ya. Been sick for like 2-ish weeks right now. It's crazy. Just will not freaking go away. Nice to vibe in here again. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Thank you. You two feel better soon? We'll see. I thought I've started to, but also, like, every time I start to feel better, I develop more symptoms, so. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Been a long time though, Thor. Hope you have been doing well. We're just over here digging our heart out, trying to make a river. It just happens to be larger than I anticipated it being. With the option for you, the viewer, to use your channel points to make it bigger still than it is. Then I have to find a way to make that work. That is part of the challenge, though. This is why I have it as the points. And there are quite a lot of rewards, I believe I have still. All of which force me to do something in-game, which kind of helps my ADHD, as well as helps me to get distracted. So it is a win-win by having them there. Win, freaking win. The points are a little high because all of these tasks do require a lot, but, you know, it's fine. Okay, now we should be able to do this and just go 1, 1, 1, and eventually we will finish digging it. This point is still very high, though. Oops, sorry, pig. Didn't mean to hit you in the butt with my pickaxe. I'm so sorry. You said what? Oh. Problems with my PS5 as it was crashing. And it was the dust caused it. This month I bought an air duster and all the dust came out. Fantastic. Is fantastic. Maybe we should do 2 more layers like this, because this is still driving me nuts. On the plus side, though, we have accumulated quite a lot of copper and copper ore and iron and all sorts of things from this, so not a total loss at all. Not a total loss. That's good that you were able to fix your PS5 that way. Very, very good. Those things are hella expensive, so if they break, I would expect, you know, no bueno. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. I forgot how I was digging for a second, and then I was like, oh, I'll just go down another 4 blocks. Bum, 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 bum. Air duster cost you $39.99. What the fuck? That's... Are you talking about like a can of compressed air? Because those are like $7. Like, if that. Either that or I don't know what an air duster is. I might have to look that up. Might have to look that up. That's insane. 39 bucks for that? Wireless air duster. It can charge almost anywhere. What? I'm not understanding. Is this a can of compressed air? Or am I like, no. Okay. I don't know what that is then. I don't know what that is. Wireless air duster. I'm struggling to figure this one out here. Wireless air duster. Might have to look this up real quick. Hold on. Cordless air duster. It's like what you use for like to blow dry your hair is what it looks like. It looks like it could be like a blow dryer. I googled it just now. It looks like literally like a hair dryer though. Which is kind of funny because I wonder if a hair dryer would do the same thing. Like, does it suck or does it blow? That's so weird. Does it suck or blow? Like, because if it sucks, then it's a vacuum. But if it blows, it's a hairdryer. The fact that they call it an air duster is kind of funny as shit to me, because I think a hairdryer would do the exact same thing as this thing. It's kind of funny to me. Kind of funny. I'm sure it's like more sophisticated in some capacity, but I'm not really sure how. So to me, I'm just gonna assume that you are using a hairdryer on your PS5. It's funny. Let's go sleep, because there is already a lot of creepers and stuff here. And as we don't have a totem, that's kind of like my biggest worry to die here. Although we almost died to iron golems again, so, you know. Hey, man. You still accept Twitch Whisper. As far as I know, yeah, I don't think I've disabled it. I don't believe that I have disabled it. As far as I know. Hi, Enderman. Sent. Okay. Let's see here. Look this up on. Yeah, no, that's exactly what I looked up, for the record. That is exactly what I looked up. However, it still does not answer me to the question. Does this thing suck, or does this thing blow? Is it sucking dust out of it blows? Couldn't you just... Okay. Can you use a vacuum? Would a vacuum work in the same capacity? Or like this is just like forcefully blowing all the dust out of it, and then you still need to vacuum after the fact? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I just can't imagine this working less good than a hairdryer. That's funny. Because hairdryers blow pretty damn hard. So, like, how is this different? Like, yeah, the air in those get hot, right? Because they blow hot air, but wouldn't be enough to, like, melt a keyboard or anything. It does the job. Could a hairdryer also do the job? That's the question we need to answer here. If we compared the two, right? You used it to blow out a keyboard. You have two keyboards that are full of dust and all sorts of shit. If you used a hairdryer versus an air duster, would it do the same thing. Because I feel like it would. But they decided to make a specialized tool for this, and I don't really understand it. Very weird. Oh, hello. Oh. Mouth and straw. I can become a human air duster. Should sell your services. Absolutely. Absolutely. No, that's good. I like that. Dude, why are my times so off with this? I seriously thought that this would take like 35 minutes. It's now been 2 hours, almost 2 hours. And we still have so much more to go. Like, holy moly. I literally, when I started this, I was like, oh, this will be like a quick, easy task, and then we'll be able to build some trees, or we'll be able to do something else. Nope. Because it is taking way longer than I anticipated. Which, I guess everything in Minecraft always does. Everything takes way longer than you think it will. Even if you've been playing the game for a hot minute, it still sneaks up on you. Okay. Alright, let's try doing our method again. Now that we've removed 2 more full layers off of there. Planning to upgrade my motherboard. Nice, nice. I am not planning on upgrading for quite some time. Just recently bought a quite expensive computer. A couple months back, I think. A few months back. Yeah. We're running a 4080 Super now. I have no complaints with it. The only thing I may need to upgrade shortly is the amount of memory that I have, because it turns out that 4 terabytes are not nearly enough. So we'll probably have to update that a little bit and add another 4 at least, I think. I mean, as long as they're compatible, it should be fine. Should be fine. as long as you like look up the compatibility specs and all of that jazz, it should be absolutely fine to upgrade. Depend on adapter USB-C. So a built-in one would be much better. What are you using it for? Like, why do you need it in the first place? Look at all this water we're gonna have to drain. There's been so many freaking water caves in here, it's not even funny. VR headsets as they require USB-C cables. Hey, you fancy over there, though. Are you fancy? Fancy AF. I've tried like the virtual and augmented reality, and they give me like super motion sickness. Like, no matter what game I play on there, I feel motion sick. No, you are definitely fancy. I can tell you that. You are pretty fancy. Some may call it bougie. I have decided to call it fancy. Finish this one, and then we'll go sleep again. Wonder how much like copper blocks we attained from this as well. Futuristics type person. That's fair. It's fair. Everyone's got their hobbies. Things that they, you know, are good with spending lots of money on. For me, for the most part, that thing is tattoos. Oh, little baby. Little baby. Hi, Evie. Oh, yo. Hello, babies. We have this section left here. Still quite a bit. Still quite a bit. No, Harry, lay down. Lay down. Go lay down. Yeah. We'll go in a little while, okay? Go lay down. We are burning through rockets too, which is really bad because our creeper farm is, although it's right there, it's definitely not loaded, I'm pretty sure. And I know for a fact that our sugarcane farm is not loaded from here, which is going to be an issue at some point because it doesn't produce much to begin with. actually, like, is the most inefficient sugarcane farm probably in existence. And I should really figure my shit out because it is, it's bad. It is bad. Need to fly up and take a look here in a second just to get a feel for how much is still left here. Because it really does not feel like we've made that much progress here so far. And I know we have, because we went through like 3 or 4 pickaxes, but it does not feel like it yet. Also, I'm going to have to build a cave to connect to the iron farm and to connect to our slime farm as well. Because I don't really have a way of getting to either of those as of right now. Which, not great. Like, right now we just have the hole open, but at some point I will have to seal said hole. And then we'll have to figure out how to make it look cool in all of those. No idea. Pickaxe is almost done for already. Back we go. Kind of want to do something with that hill too. Maybe like enlarge it or something. No what yet though. But it just screams like I need to do something to it. Switch pickaxes here. It looks like it is running real low. I think we only have like 1 or 2 pickaxes left, to be honest with you. It's a good chance we don't have enough to finish this. Very good chance. Oh shit, we're on day 844 right now. Nice, nice, nice. Coming up on day 1000. I don't think we're gonna be able to finish our whole village before day 1000, and that's okay. Maybe if I stop sleeping from here on out, that's 150 days, and it's more likely. Because if you sleep the nights like I currently am doing, you really only get I get 75 days instead of 150. So it's significantly less. But in order to do that, we'd have to light up a lot of the landscape over there so that we could actually work on it well at night. We would have to deal with phantoms as well, but... Just keep on rolling. We're gonna need something over there as well. Something to connect here and here, I think. Which... sounds tricky, but we'll probably have to make like a rock cave or something. Like a rock archway to connect the 2 pieces of land together. We'll figure it out, though. I'm not too worried about it. I don't have any of this world planned out or really, I haven't done anything like that. Like, we made the pathway, and that's kind of planning it out. Then we made, like, the houses where the pathways would end, and that's kind of planning it out. But there's a lot of this that we just have not planned out at all. Like, I built that thing over there. I don't really know why, but I felt good. Felt like something that we needed. It's also going to make it so that the bridge has to be relatively thin, though. So that's going to be a difficult task as well. Bum, 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 bum. Holy moly. Have we made a dent? It's hard to say. Let's do another 2 rows of full. That way it would only be 4 layers. Four is better than 6, I suppose. I don't know. I'm just making this shit up as I go here, honestly. Just trying to dig it out in any way that I can. But I get distracted, and then I start digging out a different way, and, you know. Okay, this slab is much larger than I thought it was. Good lord. And it is raining. Nice. Do not like the Minecraft rain. Never have. Never will. Wish they could make it way more aesthetically pleasing. I wonder if there's like texture packs to do that. To take the rain and make it look actually like pretty, tranquil. That'd be really cool. That would be. I might look into that actually. Just to see if that is a thing. These beats are really, really nice, actually. I'll have to look up who sings them on Spotify. They're very nice. Okay, maybe like that many. I wonder how many thousands of stone blocks we have also wasted in this particular instance of just mining like this too. Because we've wasted a lot. I don't know how many exactly, but a lot. Absolute ton. We're still entering the cave here too. There's many, many, many caves beneath there, that's for sure. It's turning nighttime as well as it's raining now. That's even slightly worse. Let's go sleep. We need more rockets anyway. Get Get rid of the rain, get rid of everything. I did not summon you, bear. I didn't summon you, no. Didn't do it. Didn't summon you. Try to open up this cave so we don't have to worry about creatures and mobs spawning and trying to come to the surface here. Easy enough just by sunlight addition to it. Sheep, there is still time for you to get out, just so you know. But the further you get into here, the harder it's going to be for you to escape. Just so you know. You two donkey and cows and pigs and chicken that are also in the river zone. I mean, theoretically, I should save them since they have survived this long, and technically this is a savanna biome that we're in. Technically, I mean, it's not. It doesn't really look like a savanna anymore, but it's still a savanna. Four more layers here. That's pretty good. Pretty damn good. Let's go to there, maybe. Ooh, gravel. Always excited to see gravel, like more than diamonds, to be honest with you. Gravel is just so much more significant for me than diamonds ever will be in this game. There's no need for them. There's no reason to have them. None whatsoever. Get some of that going. Gotta keep an eye on our pickaxe. It is starting to fade in durability now. We really should have built a closer XP farm that we could just like go and repair something quickly instead of having to go to the end every single time too. Since we didn't set up a nether tunnel yet to get there, it's kind of inconvenient, which, you know, come to think of it, I don't actually know why I have not set up a nether tunnel. Should probably do that. Should probably freaking do that. It would make it an even faster journey than it already is. It's not that bad. It's like 2 minutes of flying or whatever. Come on down, donkey. The stone is fine. Come on down. Alright, down to 4 layers here, which is pretty good. mine out all of that, and we have visitors over there. You're not welcome, you bastards. You're not welcome. Please don't break. Please don't break. Please don't break. Please don't break. Good. Playing it a little bit fast and loose with that. We have 1, and we have 2, 3. Okay. So we are running out, but we are not run out yet. And we do have 2 more efficiencies. Interesting. Okay. Let's do... Nope. This one is the the last of the silk. Okay, I at least want to get rid of this little chunk here. I don't know if I have the stamina to do it all, but I at least want to get rid of this corner chunk that we've got going on here. At least this. And I would call that a successful goal if we are able to achieve that. Do a bunch of layers this way for no reason other than I want to. Just shortening it out. Every little bit helps. Every little bit is a source of motivation here. Okay, and let's do this way. I wonder if this little chunk is going to take me longer than I think it is too. That's the kicker here. Because it's still not that little, to be honest. It's still pretty freaking large. Like 2, 2, 2, 2, and just keep it rocking it back and forth like that. Let's just go ahead and mine all the dirt, because I really don't like switching back and forth between tools. So whenever there's a large patch, I believe it's easier just to absorb the whole patch than it is to constantly switch back tools. We'll do the same thing for this gravel. The less we have to switch back and forth, the better. Gravel's looking okay. At this moment, I think we have 1 single double chest of gravel, which is not a lot. Not a lot. Okay, and we'll go back this way. Just don't even look at what we have left. That's the kicker here. As long as I can just stay focused and keep going forward. We don't know how much is left, and we don't know how to equate the time then. That should help us. Should help just a bit. Only issue is we will have to, at some point, go sleep again, because it is almost nighttime. go this way. Welcome to the bottom, cow. Hope you are doing well now, as you are currently at the bottom of the river. Let's just fly really low, and then if we fly low back, we should be able to avoid seeing how much is left. Not bad, I don't think. We didn't really get a glimpse of what it is, so it should be okay. Wait, I know this song. Da, da, da. I find it kind of funny. Happy birthday. Yeah, this is fucking Mad World, I think. Yeah, it is. That's crazy. That is really cool. Let's keep going the long way now. Got a few of the stragglers out the way. These are, there's a lot. A absolute tonnage, as it were. Get rid of your stupid little cave here. No one wants to talk to you. Okay, we'll go this way too, and then we'll do two that way. Can tell though, the wall is right here. It's expanding its purview very quickly. Let's go this way now. There is the cave into the depths. Light is starting to shine its way down it. Very nice. Hi, Evie. Hi, little girl. I know you hungry, huh? Yeah. Give me a little bit, okay? I know, Bear. I know. Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. So we have a maximum of 3 pickaxes left to do this right now, because I do not wish to go get it repaired. Maximum of 3. Dude, look at all these thousands of blocks on the ground here that we just keep wasting over and over and over again. Though I know this would have taken much, much longer if we decided, hey, you know what? We should collect all the materials. This would have taken so much longer. At some point I will regret that I didn't, but not right now, I guess. Still don't know like how much we have left here, to be honest with you. Don't have any idea. I just know that little by little we're getting towards the wall. Which is probably a good thing. But I also have no idea like what the other side of this looks like. Like how far does this go? And that is the drag here. Hi donkey, I hear you. Hey. Shush. There's no reason to bark right there. You're fine. You're fine. Yeah, you're fine. Few this way because the wall is starting to get further and further from the point that we are at. Oh, I'm trying not to look down there because that kind of tells me how much is left. Even though it's like a triangular chunk, it still tells me a relative distance of how much we have left. So I'm trying to avoid that a bit. Donkey, are you ready to come down here? You're running out of room to run away, buddy. Look how long that is. That one, it feels as long, maybe longer than this one, which is saying a lot right now. This one should be about the same width now, or the same length. Just keep going two at a time. What's up, cow? Care to join? I don't know if that was the one that was already down here or if that's the other cow, but they'll both. Oh no, that's the other cow. You're gonna join your friend soon. You will. Down on the bottom here, you will join. Hi, bear. Yeah, that felt real quick. It's kind of giving me some hope here. I can still kind of see, but not 100% here. Oh. Okay. Remind me whenever we get coal and iron and whatever, we need to change over our inventory so that we can actually have the materials that we need. All right, there's some coal. Let's trade out the stone. It's a lot of coal. It's like 5 stacks. That's like, I don't know, 10 or 11 stacks of coal. Alright, let's get some copper. Let's get some lazuli. And we'll do 2 of copper, and then the only thing that we need is iron. I intend to use a lot of these ores too, so should be fine no matter what capacity they are in. Good for texturing. Oh. We forgot about that one. Damn. Alright. Welcome to the bottom there, Mr. Cow. Welcome. Beautiful. It's almost nighttime again. We're gonna have to fly over there. I don't know if we necessarily need to fly. I just don't want to risk it, which is the only reason that I have been doing this lately. If this whole area was lit up, I would just continue working through the night, but as it's not, I don't want to risk it for the biscuit, I don't think. We should probably change out our materials while we're here. Change them all out. Shit. Okay, so we need to not have that. Keep that, that's fine. We need some of that, and some of this, and some of this. Iron, maybe 2 stacks. You don't need that much iron, I don't think. Okay, let's fly. Oh, damn. I seen it. We've ruined it. Let's do a few going back and forth this way so we can get closer to the wall again. I feel like we're actually making quite a bit of progress here, which is pretty huge, I must say. More progress than we've made in like a week, that's for sure. It's because I haven't dedicated myself time to just dig. I've gotten distracted, I go do random things, I build a random tree here and there, you know. I do things all the time that just do not allow me to sit there and grind out the dig as much as we need to. More. And then we can go back to doing both. I don't know exactly how much is left, but I do know that we are getting very close now because of how the mountain has started to taper down right here. So that's something, I suppose. Still not to the beacon yet, though, and I feel like the beacon was pretty close to the wall. Like, we're gaining on it, but not that quickly. Just keep going. Try not to look. Try not to spoil it for myself so that I can give myself that little bit of motivation. Seems silly, but it does actually work, I believe. And not knowing how far you have to go to the finish line, I believe that you are willing to try harder. Not with everything, obviously, but a lot of things. Okay, we should be right up on the beacon now. Yep. One more, and we will have overtaken it. Okay, maybe one more, and we can go back to doing both. One more here, that's all we got. Alright, so this one, and then we'll go back to doing the other one as well. Can see the end though. I'm starting to get excited about it. Just have the donkey left to get down here. The cows don't even know what they're doing. They're like, man, I don't know. I don't know, man. Okay, now we should be able to just zigzag back and forth like this. Here. Perfect. The donkey's still on the highest point. I don't know why they do that. Don't know why they do that. Bum, bum, bum. Donkey. About to overtake you too. Might as well come down on your own, or you must be scooped downwards. Take your pick. We've overtaken the beacon. We've overtaken the beacon! You coming down? Nope, still not coming down. He's waiting until like the last possible second before he actually decides to come down. You're running out of real estate here, bud. Real fast. You don't even know it. Oh, hello, sheep. Nope, you're down here for good now. You are invited to join the void with me. Join me, sheep. Join me. Donkey, you might be next right here. Your time of reckoning has come. Yep, and now you are also trapped in the river forever. Well, until I move you out, I guess. This is a little bit higher than everything else. For no apparent reason, but it is. Oh, so close here, guys. So freaking close, I can taste it. Okay, let's get rid of everything on this layer. Because this is the last one. Obviously, we still have that corner over there, but this took way longer than I thought it would, so... This and this little corner. Done. Look at that. Beautiful. How much is this chunk? Like, that's still a lot, question mark? I don't know. I don't know how much it is. I don't know, but maybe. We only have one pickaxe left, is the main concern here, and I don't know necessarily that that will be enough. So I guess we go until that pickaxe runs its course, or we go until it's done. Whichever happens first is where we will take it. It is giving us a little bit of life on our other picks. We will be able to mine just a little bit more with that. That's great news, but I also am unsure of if it is enough to survive. Unsure. Little bits of coal. It doesn't give you very much XP, but it does give you some, so that's okay. Well, it needs to be at least only 4. 4 is a much easier number to go down with than like 6 that we have here. Pick is really starting to run out, though. It's not enough XP. It's not gonna be enough, Captain. I think before we sleep, we just keep going with the pick to try to use up the rest of its durability before we need to sleep. Take a little bit of a risk, I guess, because we are not sleeping, but... Oh, look at that. XP. Nice! Alright, this one is down to its last wire. Let's use this one as much as we can. If we find coal, we'll switch back to the other. Try to get that little bit of experience, and that way we can continue on for just a little longer. Oh, it is, it's gone. Ooh, 18, yep, it's fine. Alright, 1 pickaxe remains. We need to sleep first, because there are creepers about. Hold on, bear. I got 1 pickaxe left, and then we'll go. I know you don't know what that word means, but it's okay. Alright. Final pickaxe that we have here. Will it be enough? Or will we fall just short? I don't know. It's going to be pretty close. It's going to depend completely on how many ores there are in this general area. The more ores that give XP, the more likely we are to maintain it and continue going. But if there isn't, then we're SOL. I know, Bear. I know. We'll go in shortly. Let's take everything down to that layer. Right. Some of this is relatively high still. I know, Bear. I hear you ringing it. We'll go in a minute, okay? Gotta let me finish. At least it looks smooth-ish now. All things considering, that is a pretty good deal. So I think there is now no escape for any of the animals. They are unable to climb the wall anymore. Unless they go all the way over there, maybe? Doesn't really matter. Maybe we rescue them, maybe we don't. I would like to build a little bit of a stable over there, I think, at some point. Kind of cool. Kind of cool, I think. Alright, move this. So, if we go down 2 more. If we go down 2 more, then that means there's just 2 left. Alright, let's try to do it in one swoop then. We do the top layer, and then we do the bottom layer, and we hope that we have enough pickaxe durability to finish it out. If not, it will remain uncompleted. It's gonna haunt me tonight, because I know that I probably could have finished it. Caves help, nice. Any blocks that we don't have to dig always help us. Are you shitting me? The beacon doesn't reach over here? Oh, that's a problem. That's a problem. It's too far from both beacons. Oh, no. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's very bad. We're gonna have the same problem as we did with the start over there. Not full beacon coverage. Hi, squid. Shitty. That is real shitty. So we need to try and do like that area over here first, because if we don't, we're gonna be in for it a little bit here. But I feel like we can get this done, even if it's gonna be a struggle. All of these ores help to repair the pick, but they slow us down. So you gotta worry about the trade-off here. Alright, let's try to section this bitch off. Why have I decided to make a river this big? This is the real question that I need to be asking myself here. Because this is not small. I anticipated it being much, much smaller than this, and I was very wrong. Very, very wrong. Right, that should be back in beacon range now. And that's the end of this little section that we have. Most of it appears to be in coverage, so that is not terrible. Yep. Nothing can now escape the river. Two more blocks here, and then 2 more blocks on the rest of what we got, but our pick is halfway done already. I don't know, it's gonna be pretty damn close, I think. Because obviously there's still double over here, double high. Section here just for that, and we'll mine all the coal right now so that we can try and save some of our pickaxe. It's repairing both, which is nice. Just want to get it down to this last layer here, and then we can try and do it. I don't know what this song is, but it also sounds like a song that I know, which is interesting. Like, a lot of these lo-fi ones are like songs that exist, and they like took it and like remixed it a little bit. Which is weird. I don't hate it, but very weird. One layer over here, and then we still get a little bit over there. Less than half durability on the pickaxe. Will we make it? Unknown. Unknown. I was hoping we would still have at least half durability by now, but we're running out more quickly than I anticipated, which is not great. And we're probably going to run out of beacon coverage over here too, if I had to guess. What's up, sheep? You know where you are? You in the jungle, baby. Well, right there, actually, in fact. I think some of this was a jungle. Little bit of coal hangs me on for a little bit longer, get a little bit more XP. Okay, we need to sleep one more time and hope for the best here. Hold on, Bear. Not yet. Just because I moved in my chair does not mean I'm ready to go. Yes. Give me like 10 more minutes, Bear. Okay. That's all we have left. That's it. Did I miss? How did I do that? Yeah, right. You're not helping. Not helping. Alright, let's start shaving it off like we did the other one. That'll make me feel kind of worse probably, but it's okay. This also sounds familiar. I don't know what it is. No idea. Oh, we're not gonna make it. The pick durability is too low. You see that? Not gonna make it. It's way too low. And I'm pretty certain that we don't have a single other pickaxe left. We don't have any bottles of enchanting because we don't have emeralds. Sad. So sad. Came so close. Yep, and there it goes. The pick is done for. Let's just do this last one. Try to get it down to that durability as well. So we can't say that we didn't give it the old college try, you know. I mean, little bits of XP. A long way here, though, so. God, this sounds so familiar. I can't place it, though. Cannot place it to save the life of me, but that melody sounded so familiar. 29 and 58. 11. All right, so we're out of steam here. Both are at as low durability as we can go. Yeah. Damn. That is very sad. We have so little left. Look at this. That's it. Just this little sliver. Let's go take a peek from our perch real quick. Oh, that's it. That's all that we have left before we can actually start digging down the main portion of the river here. It's pretty sad. All right. In the meantime, before we leave for the day, I want to check two things. How much iron have we received? Almost, actually enough for another beacon base. That's pretty cool. I will take that. That's wonderful news. And how many slime balls do we have total now? I know, Bear. Hold on. Alright, so let's do this. Let's do that. Do that. Do that. And It appears that this was not loaded because this feels like how many we had. Yeah, it feels like how many we had. That's fine. Not terrible. Not the end of the world. Let's just put our gravel in here. I just want to collect the slime balls real quick. There we go. So, like, I have them. We know. Alright. Perfect. Perfect. Alright. Dust off our inventory. Coal. We're out of room. We're out of room. Okay. Well. You know, I'm not gonna even bother with that right this second. Not gonna bother. Do have a stack of slime blocks, which is pretty nice. Put that in our redstone chest. Very, very productive day. So, that's going to do it for me for today, guys. I appreciate you guys coming in, hanging out, lurking with me. Appreciate it very much. We made a lot of progress. Didn't quite get to the end of it because we ran out of durability, but we came damn close. So, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, ciao.